Hey there. So we're talking about the Tower card today. There it is. So let me start out quickly by telling you that each of the major arcana cards in the tarot deck has some sort of an astrological affiliation, whether it be a zodiac sign or whether it be a planet. So I'm going to start out so we can find out what the energy of this card is. And the astrological affiliation is Mars, the planet of Mars. Mars is the planet of aggression. It's the planet of action. It's the planet of survival instinct. And it's got a tremendous competitive nature to it. It's one of the smallest planets, but it's also known as one of the fiercest. So that is the energy that we are working with here in the Tower card. I'm going to pick out a few things just to give you the basic energy of what we're working with here. First, I'm going to start out with the actual tower that sits in the center of the card. It's on fire. Lightning has hit it. The crown has come off. There are people that are falling. It's a lot going on. But the tower is what sits in the center of it. And the tower can represent two things. First, it can be a symbol of protection. It's where we have some height and we have some vision of what's going on. But it also can be seen as kind of like that ivory tower where we're a little bit isolated and maybe a little bit confined from what the reality of the world is. And it's also sometimes can be like where a facade exists. Sometimes there are old buildings that, new facades are slapped on, and underneath that all is an old crumbling building. And sometimes that represents our thoughts. They're old and they're crumbling and they need to be updated. And that's why the lightning bolt hits and the truth comes out. That's what the lightning bolt represents. And the crown is our ego. And by the fact that it has been displaced, that is now kind of like tilted, it represents a like a loss of control and a lack of self-protection. So maybe we're going to need to go on instinct now instead of by the book that we have been, traditionally going on. The fire is very cleansing, and the smoke is about kind of like revealing the truths. Now, I know the background is very dark, and darkness is sometimes looked at as like murky and hard to see and unclear. But the fact that that bolt of lightning has come in is providing us with some light, and therefore there's a path. And that's where we are here. We're here to find our path forward. And this strong rock of a foundation sits underneath us. So on that strong rock, what is your path forward? Where are you going next?